which is
It flies in a different way.
Right.
But not directly.
Yeah, why am I saying so? I know he doesn't know yet that you're still in charge.
He knows.
But you give him the appearance.
No, he knows. He knows.
Yeah.
But you know, he's not wrong with what he's doing either. He's good at what he's doing.
Yeah.
So there's a point listening too.
Exactly.
It's a mixture of both.
And I'm sure it goes the other way when there's things that he knows that you know that.
Turn to me. This is where we can melt. Then we can go out. And this one I can come back again. Then we can do this. And then boom.
When you come back, you're out of that light. I need you in between those two lights if you could. See, no, this one and that one. Right there where you're feeling the light right now in your face.
Okay. So do not go back.
I mean, you can stop and then we'll redo that piece that you're doing over there just in that spot. If
okay.
You know.
Just be there. Okay.
Again, that's the beauty of video. From still to video was gradual. Well, firstly because all the DSLRs now have the capability of doing video. Social media at the same time. Everybody on YouTube wants a little video. So for a still guy and a fashion and beauty photographer, the most important thing is knowing about the light. And once you can master the light, doing the conversion to video, I think was
that's pretty good.
Somewhat easier for me. And it's a little bit more forgiving because on video you have moving images. You don't freeze a frame for eternity. So I'm not saying that you can not be as precise or perfect, but it gives you a little bit of a leeway, forgiveness. Givenesses. We do that over there.
This one?
That whole thing behind her and then the push. Go back in the light. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, do it again. Let me see what you're going to go. You go like that, so I start you low. I follow you up. I follow you up.
Then I go down.
Okay. So I'm following you from down, going up, then you're up, then I'm going back down, and then you're giving the thing. Pull this one a little bit. Move on that side.
Today is a really cool day because we're shooting with Denis Lauzon in Miami. It's a very exciting day and I really love it. So
this one sort of.
This has a strong hold, but it's not as.
It's not stiff.
Gluey.
Good. Yeah.
It doesn't glue.
Okay.
It's still kind of workable.
Yeah. See, I have to get more of that sometime because I'm always looking for the right hairspray as well. It's hard to
but this one's really
find.
No, everybody says me the same. Like when I work in my stuff, are very intense and very like perfectionist. What I would love to accomplish and how it's supposed to look like, and I see he's the same. Like every light is supposed to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, now you can see how you look.
He's very perfectionistic about his work. And he wants certain.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm never happy as well. Yeah. So it's always like I can always do better. I missed the shot. Usually I have a crew doing that. I have my own crew doing this, but we're on the experimental stage right now. Yeah, we did the ceiling once. We painted all white so we can have a nice, even, soft bounce of light in the studio. Then we realized that It was too echoey in here, so we couldn't record sound or do sound, so we put another 2 weeks and $10,000 in insulation. Okay, stop with the smoke. I'm on the glitter. Oh, like move the knee and open the legs a little bit. Like, that's it. I'm focusing on the glitter on the knees. Beautiful light.
Which dress is next? This?
The swing, the pink.
The pink and then the red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Are you going to do your hair like that?
I can do whatever you want. I mean, I can.
Because I'd like to do one more look. I think we're going to do 4 looks total. Let's do 2 with the hair down, so one more like that.
I can just change it like maybe.
I think swing's good with the hair. Right. We're going to do this one next. Which one?
This one?
We're going to do swing.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, it wasn't good for the switch on the wide angle. So, yeah. It's the cake, for sure of everything.
You sure you don't want a bagel? Drew, a lot of the shots I've done here are outside, outdoors, and he's got the ones he uses, the ones I take. So there.
Quit smoking because of this. Not because of her, I'm going to start again. Me, I started coming down here in 85, 84, 85. We were shooting fashion in Canada, and we used to come to Florida to shoot on South Beach. There were nothing on South Beach except for elderlies kind of waiting for time to pass. There were only one hotel open, but we saw something, and it was during the show Miami Vice. So we started coming more often, and eventually I said I want to get the international campaigns and start trying to get established in the States. So I had met someone in a club in one of the weekends when we spent here, and I was coming like 10, 12 times a year, so we kept in touch. And then I said, I think I'm ready to move. So I moved in with her. A year later, we were married. And a year and a half later, we were divorced. Coming now to get with her. Now the hand, I'm going to focus on the hand. And again, you're not dancing, I'm just going to talk to you through. Okay, now I'm focusing on the hand. Move into your right a little bit, a little closer. And then you're going to get your bodies closer to each other. You know, like cheek to cheek.
I'm still returning, I'm always
Sensuous, and then you, I want your hand to like caress him before you start. And then we're going to do the opposite. Oh, go back now, go back now, go back. Slow. Make this, no. Make this last.
He's killing me.
Are we doing the behind the scene thing? Because, you know, homie here is like pumping. You're starting from here.
Yeah, because I can tell, I can see it in your form and style that you have a lot of that, you know, your moves and everything that you've basically done it a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've done it. Imagine we have every year, we have twice a year actually, big training camps, like for the whole week when you doing only dancing from 10 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, and you have different type of groups, like you have yoga, you have contemporary, you have jazz ballet, and then you have pure dancing, and it's all until the level of pure exhaustion, like you cannot lift your feet out of the bed.
And then just it becomes
Not continue. I've always been an artist. Was never really good in school at math or science. I've always been distracted or drawing. So I went to school at a very early age in graphic arts and graduated from the Academy of Arts, doing illustration and drawings. Put your hand back on your back. Actually, I'm getting a little bit of your head. So there we go. Now follow the curve of your hip. And my first job after graduation was in a printing company. Going to do layouts and printing and so forth. So I was then able to afford a camera. And my first roll of film, the first roll of film that I developed, at the time we developed film, not digital. Oh, yeah. I just fell in love with that roll of film and I said, that's it, I'm going to be a photographer. So a year later, the company was closing down, and I saved money, went back to school in photography, and graduated from commercial photography. And while I was there, on the same floor as our school, photography school, we had a top fashion photographer in Canada. So I started assisting him. And that's it. End of story. Never went back.
traditional life.
Yes.
I feel like with the folk and the loud music, I lose.
You're losing it,
Yeah.
It starts to like shift, and I'm like,
Sometimes I have to clean up shoe marks like up to here. People just they think they're gonna want it, all of a sudden I have a makeup mark right now. They hit.
this yellow I don't have any.
You know when they put the proof like that, like in big letters, that's so that those you're not supposed to take those.
Awesome, dude! We did it!